This should be how all my videos start. But anyway, welcome to my room. Welcome back, YouTubers, subscribers, and friends and the like. It's Grant coming at you from Cambria Suites, Rapid City, South Dakota. Cambria tends to be one of the better hotels, and I like it. It's the flagship of Choice Hotels, and for a reason. They're a little bit more expensive, but they are nice. This Cambria Suites in Rapid City, South Dakota, and in particular, is one of my favorites. Gonna be doing inventory. I always take an inventory of my stuff. I was able to go home to my mom's house and get my 38 liter. It's a Eddie Bauer Voyager 3.0 or 2.0 38 liter. She's a little dirty now too. I gotta give her a wash. But I'll be taking an inventory of all my stuff in my bag. I'm in Rapid City, South Dakota because I just delivered a FedEx truck that I will get in the thumbnail of this video when I upload it. But I didn't take a video of it because it's the same generic kind of step fan as you've seen one step fan, you've seen them all. This one did happen to have bells and whistles a little bit. It had like an adaptive cruise and lane assist and like an add-on heater and air conditioner and some the virtual camera mirror camera thingy and stuff, which is all add-ons that you can put on these step fans. But it's pretty neat of them to go all out for this guy that's a FedEx driver. He's going to be taking possession of it to drive it, and then he's a third-party independent contractor like I am, except he's going to pay a portion of everything he makes every day toward buying that van. And then when it's paid off, it's his van, and by then he can turn around and put it as collateral toward a new van and so on. But it gives FedEx employees an incentive to keep working because they, you know, it's essentially their truck. But FedEx does that so they have independent contractors and independent trucks, so that if you ever get in a wreck, it's on the contractor, not FedEx. That's the general idea. But anyway, I delivered a FedEx step van right down there. I don't know if you can see it from here, just barely maybe. That building way down there. And I walked up to the gas station for a little bit, and then I came back down to Cambria because I had originally taken this run just for this hotel right here, so I could come to Cambria and relax in Rapid City, South Dakota. So here I am. The good news is I also have a run where I'm going to go downtown to the bus and take the bus, Jefferson Lines, to Pierre, South Dakota, and then I'm going to take the Tri-City Rivers public transit thing that goes through Jefferson Lines here. It's all in one bus connection from Pierre, South Dakota up to Bismarck, North Dakota. That way I can take the shorter way around than going up through the middle of the state of South Dakota instead of going up and around through Montana. But anyway, I got it jury-rigged over the phone for them to do that. It cost me $138 to do that. But then I'm going to go to Bismarck. That's all day tomorrow from tomorrow, which is Thursday, October 27th, 2022. Excuse my tongue. I'm going to be getting on the bus at 11:55 a.m. here, and I'm going to be getting off the final bus in Bismarck, North Dakota at 10:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Then I will be taking a taxi from Bismarck up to Minot, North Dakota, to some private residence house to pick up a 2018 Coachman, I think it was, or Lacherian or something, I don't know, some kind of RV that had damage to the roof or something. So I might make a video on that one because it's different than your average videos that I've been, different than the content that I've been showing you. So I might make a video of that. And then the best part about that is I'm picking up in Minot, North Dakota tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Friday morning. And then I will be taking that right back to Goshen's yard, to the damaged lot in the Goshen yard. And by Goshen yard, I mean in Quality's yard itself, which is good because it gives me basically a full round trip. I had to pay for a little bit of a bus from South Dakota up into North Dakota, but in terms of profit this time around, it kind of pays for the trip back. So I got paid for the trip here, get a night or two at hotels, and then I get paid for the trip back, and I should have a little bit of profit in Goshen by the time I take another one. And the best part is I'm basically going to drive myself back to the Quality yard in Goshen if this all works out. A very rare opportunity because it's a backhaul for a damaged 2018 RV that's going back to the factory. And I just happen to be in the general area. I'm only about 400 miles south, which sounds like a lot to some people, but when you get out here and drive every day like I do, it's 8-hour day would be. But anyway, back to this. In a second I'll chime in with another video about doing my inventory. I always try to do an inventory just to check and make sure you don't lose anything and then organize everything the way you want it, because things just tend to get thrown in and packed up when I leave the vehicles and stuff like that, because you can try and plan all you might and schedule appointments, but then they want stuff delivered sooner or later, and or the van messes up, like the FedEx van last night. I got to Box Elder, which is just over that hill, and then the service engine soon light came on. So then I brought it to the FedEx dealership, and the factory down there, the sorting facility down there where it's supposed to deliver it. And they said they won't accept it with the check engine light on, which I don't blame them. And she sent me to a local backyard mechanic, basically, out in Box Elder, which is 4 miles that way, to get it looked at real quick with a scan tool. And then they found out that basically it was a hose clamp in the back of the evaporation system, fuel evaporation, that was causing the problem, the feeling that sensor to go off and all this stuff. And that's why the service engine soon light came on, because the exhaust and fuel part where the fumes for the fuel come out of was messing up because of the hose clamp. So he tightened the hose clamp down and reset the codes. It drove all the way back with no problem, with no lights, and so I delivered it. But things like that come up that I wasn't planning on having happen. And the point being, now my bag's all kind of messed up with stuff because I had to cram everything in there and just kind of somewhat hope and pray I got everything. You know, take one look around the van and be like, yeah, I think I got everything, and went. So signed my paperwork, got paid, came to the hotel. Here we are. So I'm going to chime in a minute again with another video section with this all laid out on the bed to do inventory. Catch you on the flip in a piece in a second.